Now I just need to find... Have you created your team yet?
Yes, I created it earlier today.
So ahead. So next up is, if we can get my head around it, we need to create a Undead team playing with the Euroball 2020 rule set. So I'll just give a link if anybody is missing. Yeah, it is Lingard. But problem is there's only 6 people in division. So if it's more than one, it will kind of actually be easy if it's 33%. So it was a trade-off by being easy or hard. And if this goes on, I could imagine we are staying with 8 division. I could see 8 division with 8 people and having 1 and 2 going on next season, potentially. But we haven't talked about that yet. But it could look like there will be a chance where we could get to those numbers, which will be crazy. So, but we're back to this. So it's 1100, so 1.1 million roster.
Yep.
So far so good.
So everything then.
I guess it's 3 ghouls of 13 players or 14 ghouls, 14 players and 3. It's a 12 and 4 of 13 and 3, right?
Yeah.
How should we look? Somebody stop me.
What colour is your team, Hargrim?
I think it's black.
So not
No,
black.
it's purple.
Black.
Pink.
Pink, so it's bright pink, so we could take a dark color.
Let's go pink.
We're not playing with the same colors. That's going to be annoying.
Yeah, go black. That's probably best.
If you pink, we can go some kind of... But Mordheim. Mordheim black, red black? Nah.
Yeah, rain black.
Dungeon Ball. Yeah.
Champions of Death.
Dungeon Ball. With a Grim
Massive
Reaver.
black.
Doesn't know that. No. No. So we definitely need 2 mummies. We need 2 whites. Come on, back. So, what do you prefer, Wolfen? 4 ghouls or 3 ghouls? Are you to the
Well, obviously, I'm going to start playing Undead quite a lot now due to potential Team England changes. But I've only played Undead once actually. I've never done a tournament with Wood Elves. Only done one with Undead, and that was my first NAF tournament. And I went 4 ghouls.
Joe normally he's normally doing 4 ghouls as well, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He's a firm believer in 4 ghouls.
And from
Lycos is a firm believer in 13 players.
Yes, but
So, you decide.
Since I'm playing Wood Elf with 4 catchers, then I guess it's 4 ghouls. Is Joe going full zombies or 1 skeleton? Probably only zombies if you go 4 ghouls. I was actually about to look at his...
He will take 1 skeleton.
Will he take 1?
He always takes 1 skeleton.
Yep, you're right. I just found his...
in a game not to hurt his skeleton. I took it off the pitch, and then he had 3 turns of the most crazy fucking armor dice. And he looked at me at the end of it and was like, "Well, I told you not to hit the skeleton." I was like, "You did want me." Fair play.
Now we come to the fun part. We agreed on that how the World Cup rules has been written, not the Euroball rule has been written. I could not use by by my 13 players are using 10k from the next money, right?
Yeah,
That's definitely how the rules are written right now.
it is how the rules are written right now.
Because that could be like you could think about that if you're going with this one, actually using 10k of the next money, if you could do that. And because he's the man that's actually been calculating those stuff, he's taking one of each, so we'll do the same. And what does it say then? So we're tier 1, so I got 5 skills.
Yeah.
I can get a double. So kind of like, I think if I was playing Undead, and you had
Did you
the
take 2 doubles and 2 block?
I was actually, no, but I was thinking if you could use 1k extra to get the 13 player, then they will be natural to have a double, so you could take a block. But now you cannot do that, then I think we're back to taking just 5 normal skills, because more skills is better.
Especially on Undead that need some of the skills placed on the ghouls.
Yeah. So we definitely need a block. And a wrestle, because that's how I'm playing.
So are you firmly in the camp of no sure Hangul?
No, I'm not firm in that. But you do have 3 rerolls, so it's not as... we definitely need 1 white with guard.
I think you have to go tackle guard on the 2 whites.
Tackle of frenzy.
I think frenzy's a valid alternative to tackle.
But it depends on how much guard I'm taking as well.
I wouldn't pick it.
So that's the 4 of your skill choices. Then you could take a block ghoul more, you could take a guard mummy.
Take a guard mummy.
Yeah, probably. I'm actually thinking about playing Undead again in one of the Wonders coming up.
Well, of course you are.
I haven't played Undead for a long time.
Well, exactly. Recent changes.
Cool. That seems about it. 1200, that must be about right.
Yeah, that is
Cool.
about right.
And now the fun part. Can we get a... Ah, damn it, I forgot that. Oh, well, I can cut it up instead afterwards. Can we get... Where is... Friends? View friend list online. Do I need to do something?
I think you need to accept it.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where. Oh, come on. Where the freak's sake do you accept friend request?
Shift tab in game should do it.
Shift tab.
Yeah, and then there's like a little page if you get the Steam overlay that says view all friends.
I have this view friend list. Oh, cannot find it. Why is it not giving me like a new invites? Your friends, pending invites. It's saying nothing.
Weird.
What's your Steam name?
Well, then I'll just send it to you.
Yeah. Let's try again. I never guessed that.
Never.
Now I'll try it.
There we go.
Hooray. I have no clue why. And I just... Can you remember how to invite people to play?
Yeah. Friendly match, then online invite a friend. And then a list comes up, so I'll just throw you one.
Yay! Play game. Yay! It works!
There we go.
Oh, can you actually play any of your team?
Yeah, any of your teams.
And it doesn't count anywhere.
No. So, next. 4-minute turns. Yeah, 4-minute turns. Guess that's fine.
Yeah.
Inducements. So, I'm obviously buying Roxana. Because why wouldn't you?
If you take a look here and if you wait, so you got 11 players, no Apo, 2 rerolls, cheerleader, coach, 3 guard, tackle, wrestle. You could argue for going Apo, thrower, and a leader.
Yeah.
Because then you can use your money on that and get the leader and get Apo. Because if anybody of those 4 blitzers get hurt, and it's you're a bit thin. I'd take the 2 fan facts. Actually, I'll prefer and leave the coach and cheerleader to try to win more rerolls. I've sometimes take a thrower and a catcher also for if I have to score in 2 turns. But you have Roxana instead, so but the thrower kind of still makes sense.
Yeah, for the leader, and then you drop down a rostered reroll and go for the Apo.
Yeah, I like that personally. I do like Apo and AV7 mainly for KOs because it's still long drives. And the wrestle is nice, but I'm not sure you actually need tackle. I would be tempted to go for guard.
Fair enough. Let's at least try this out.
Yeah, it's just more for everybody else as well. Gekster plays more Amazon than I do, and he normally just go all guard. Because you don't necessarily need people down that way. It's just, and if it's really need them down, you need to blitz with Roxana anyway. Yeah, I will not take Mighty Blow in a NAF tournament either on the Amazons. The guard are better for this format, I think.
Yeah, I completely agree. The variant you do see is 3 guard, 1 mighty blow.
Yeah,
that's probably the second most common build. You don't really see tackle because there's just so few teams with it around that Amazons would have trouble with.
And you've decided to get the ball first.
Yeah. I feel more comfortable receiving during the first half where I have as much control
Funny
with
enough,
the Amazons as possible.
Funny enough, that's the same reason I prefer to defend. But also,
it's kind of one of the prevailing thoughts as well is you receive for a draw, kick for a win.
Yeah, mine is normally, what I'm normally trying to say is if by kicking the ball, by getting the ball in second half, I can kind of dictate how we're playing second half.
Yeah, absolutely. So you
If-
risk the early hit, the turn one punching, but you save that up for later. So it's a riskier strategy, which is why it's kind of playing for the win.
Yeah.
Whereas if you receive it, you get the early hits, but you end up potentially only drawing the game because it can be hard to dictate that early score in the second half.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Because I want to try it.
Oh, you're going for that setup.
I normally don't. I was thinking about trying it. Let's give it a spin. Kind of like having the zombies standing around.
They're good at standing around.
They're also good at dying. Let's try it. Yeah, so going for... I can say it's not the worst setup. It's it with the tree tackle, with the tackle against Undead that at least have... Oh, for... have the ghouls. It does mean that I'm leaving one of my ghouls on the bench for now. To have more roadblocks and less pieces that just die.
And I think that's fine as well because you don't want to spend time hiding one of the ghouls on defense.
Yeah.
And that way you're guaranteed basically to have one to carry the ball if things go badly.
Yeah, if things go bad.
So your mummy's on the line.
Yeah. It's... I think against the string street players, even with a lot of guard, it still means they kind of have to commit all the guards if they want to do anything. So I think against Amazon I'll still do it.
I think I'd take that as a zone player though. I think I would just put my guard up.
Yeah, but then we know where the fight is going to be.
Also
I
knows-
prefer not to fight and be bogged down by mummies and be able to move around more freely.
Which was kind of another reason to do the offset line of scrimmage, is if you take the fight, you will take the fight a bit to one of the sides, not in the middle. Which could leave exposed.
I think that early hit though, get the mummies on their ass. You're not
Yeah.
fast enough around Undead, so
I'm agreed, I've done the same.
yeah.
I've taken that on. And probably been following up with one or two players to keep them away. I try to follow up with as less possible players as possible. Especially if you're coming in for the fight anyway.
And with a kick that deep, you've got a couple turns.
Yeah, I'm not coming up there anyway. Any time soon. Maybe a bit. Probably not the best assist with putting your guard blitz all the way forward.
Yeah. Still a learning process with me for Zons.
Yeah. Now I need to choose which of those two idiots to blitz. But it's probably going to be there.
I think I want her there, because then we can be So you can just go hide over there. And I think we block that. Lucky armor break.
2, 3, 4, 5.
You're just fine down there.
Fast, Skillet! Run! Run!
Faster!
So, 2 dice and her.
Oh.
Ooh.
She's fine.
3 dice and her. Ooh. Come on, zombie.
Boo, bad zombie.
That was terrible block dice. Oh my god. At least your dodge was not a problem.
So...
Yeah,
if-
giving me first 2 dice for tackle on a guard and then 3 dice on another skill blitzer was probably not the best option.
No, it wasn't. I got very lucky there. That it actually turned out to work just fine.
Yeah. It's more, yeah, because it's not too likely anything happens, but it's a gamble.
It's not optimal, to say the least. I think you go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 6. You need to be about here. Oops. And then you need to go about there. All the pals. Hey, got one.
Oh my fucking god. Hey, fight all fight. They're more bass than you think. And especially when they roll all the dice in a row.
Oh!
Like you can see.
Oh. If I don't reroll that, you blitz Roxana. So, we can't have that.
I do need to roll a pow though. But
Eventually, yes.
So that last statement of yours I thought was quite telling, because you said if I don't re-roll that, you blitz Roxana, and I think you shouldn't really put yourself into a position where
Yeah.
such things can be
Yeah.
really true.
So yeah. Yeah, I'm not moved. I'll have left that dude tagging my mommy actually. Because my mommy is much better over there.
Oh, yeah, God.
It of course helped you otherwise that you took 2 players off, so I need to start rolling something that's
You need
not
to start
pushing.
knocking something down.
We're getting there. At least that was something that...
It would have worked with tackle. So that's at least something.
Yes, talking about tackle. Fuck's sake. Okay. Sometimes Blood Bowl is a hard game.
Fuck you, Blood Bowl. Oh, there's a POW!
Yeah!
Fight Soul Fight is asking for advice on how to fight Amazons.
Roll better than me. Um,
Come on, stop that.
nope. It is. Amazons is weird because they are sneaky bash without really being bash.
They wannabe bash.
Yeah. But if you just let them hit you all the time, then you will end up going out.
Sort of defeats the purpose.
Wow.
Wrestle fake skill.
So it's yeah. So the thing is, an Amazon often also have quite some guard, which make them tricky hard to play against. Especially when you're 2 players down.
You there. You get to go and stand there.
And normally, it depends on how skilled up the Amazons is. And how much tackle it is. Quite often, if they're not that big a team, then it's just bullying the guys without skills. And don't care about the blitzers, but try not use your last
Got to
reroll.
eat that. Yeah, I've got to eat that.
Yeah, there's no way you can use your last reroll on that.
No. If I do, I'm screwed for the rest of the half. That whole thing about it being like a 50% chance for a POW on 3 dice, that's not a thing apparently.
No. Yay! Tackle! Woo woo!
Tackle useless skill.
Kind of want to. That's bad for now. Evening Mass, so yeah, I've kind of wanted to get your guard off farther away from the fun zone.
Is that what the next season of Tackle Zone's going to be called?
The fun zone.
Yes.
So much value for dodge. Hey, there's a POW.
With Mighty Blow. And the reason I actually blocked that way was because I wanted to get out of I didn't want the guard just to stand up and I'm getting hit again.
Mighty Blow fake skill.
So the kind of reason was I wanted those two to be splits and they were not standing besides each other. Otherwise I've been hitting the line woman so I could take them both down. But it was quite annoying with your guarder just standing up. Now you KO'd my guarder.
Yeah.
Wrestle versus wrestle. Double
Never
power.
mind.
Hard TV, only 1 tackles given. Does he have any line woman? If you have line woman with no that doesn't have block, I'll start there. Otherwise, it's yeah. Get him spread out and see what happened. Hmm.
If we do that, I overextend a lot.
Because one thing you're actually seeing right now is movement 6 is not that fast when you actually get down to moving.
It's really not.
It's really hard to really make a move.
I think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you go to there, if you get up, you can still get in. You can still get to her. Unless I do something about that problem. How do we fix that? We put her there. Relying on a dodge, so we're going to start off by getting you up. And getting you up. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dodge skill. Ooh,
It's
snakes.
fake. Another fake
Dodge
skill.
fake skill.
But because of a good turn order, that's actually not hurt you too badly.
No. I can go down there and can get 2 dice. Probably need to do that anyway.
The mummy's still tied up, which is important.
Yeah, that was sort of what I was looking at. If the mummy wasn't tied up, I wouldn't have been able to go that far forward.
Yeah, still, your problem is still a bit...
You can still get a 1 die on me.
I could get a 2 die if I really, really wanted it. But right now it's three dodges. Oh, 1 dice. Let's see how it goes. I like that actually. That's just a dodge. So now I definitely got 1 dice. If I can do a 3+, I also have 2 dice. And since it's Roxana, then it's probably worth trying. What?
Wrestle or block fake skill.
It's playing and talking. Nah, I'm not doing that. Could be fun. I preferred you not to go as fast forward. Because you 2 players are up, there's really no reason to end up down there.
Yeah. Mighty Blow actually did a thing. Hey, tackle does a thing.
I could have
All the
used
powers.
it after I've been hitting the ball carrier 4 dice.
Yeah.
And still not a removal. So until now it's worked fine with not having Apple, but just 11 players on Roxy.
I think you go there.
Miles, I've told you multiple times. In general, I said multiple times, I'm happy to play with people and have a talk. We just need to schedule it.
If you go to there.
Mars, I owe you an apology, mate. I've done you a disservice.
Ooh, what have you done now?
I didn't realise he was so strong.
So.
After all, he is propping up an entire table.
Oh.
It's fine. We're gonna get up. And we're gonna spell dodge to there. Because then you can go 6. Dodge. Dodge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Another cheeky little dodge.
You're gonna go to there.
Dude, if I'm not around for next week's stream, please inform my family.
I'm thinking Mars is going to do something. Oh, this is a choice. Either we send Mummy back or we go Mummy hunting for that. I think we're going. I'm tired of that tackle girl.
Or you could just roll a POW.
Yeah. I could then use more than 5. So if you do this, I cannot stand there because I need that square. That's 1 dice, that's fine.
I'm gonna use that dodge skill.
Oh, come on, you don't need to. Yay!
Hey, a POW!
And an armor break. Ooh.
She's fine.
Come on, let me have the spirit.
Question is, do we plop her? No, we're gonna need her for other cheeky things. So, you've got to stop. This is ridiculous.
But this is how bashy zones can be.
Yeah, it's
That's because sons are bashy.
Yeah, but they're not just, they're very bashy.
and I'm slightly out of position after getting the 4 dice with no luck.
Or I could just keep rolling POWs, apparently.
Keep going, I say, keep going.
The problem is, especially when you keep rolling 7+ on the next one as well.
Yeah.
But you had this, they had the again.
You get it there. Can lock in that ghoul.
Yay!
He lives! You're gonna go to there.
It's a little bit out of position with Brooks, you know?
Probably doesn't matter too much with my.
Nah, even if you knock it down.
Yeah, now we had the position before where she was standing by the sideline, where
Yeah.
potential knockdown had been into. Could have been into the crowd.
There we go.
Oh well, that's only one way. That's forward.
All the GFIs.
Yep. Because I only really have one player. I need to get
That can
back.
do anything.
And if. And also mean I can block the next 2 players. I can. I can still not.
Roll a POW.
I can roll some, but it's more the fact that
Dodge is a good skill.
it definitely is. And armor 7 is better than armor 8.
Armor 7 is at times better than armor 9. Somehow. Mummy's rolling all the pals but doing no work. So, you go there. You're gonna go to there.
But yeah, let's put it back again. I'm still preferred you taking a bit more slow with being 2 players up than giving 4 dice on the ball.
Yeah.
That's
As long as I get to learn from my mistakes, I'm happy.
number 2 was exactly, and the place you were getting the dice was again out to the sideline, which potentially could have been anything and everything.
Yeah.
Definitely not where you wanted.
Oh, fuck. That was a misclick.
Blood Bowl 2 interface when it's best.
What can we do with you elsewhere?
Stop it! Hey! I'm still there.
Let's start off by doing that. That is fine. You're just gonna go to there. I think. I'll go there.
Come on. Yay!
Cheeky pal?
Yeah, the placement was maybe also... You kind of set that combination up. So I also could actually manage to get blocked with him. So don't think the last land woman should have been standing down there. It doesn't really matter. I'm not hurting anybody anywhere. Yeah, that's maybe a bit greedy as well. That was my last player.
Yeah.
I got AB8, you got AB7.
I think we hit a ghoul.
But not punished.
Nah. And then we're just gonna run it in.
Yeah, I don't need a block player.
Who needs block players? Block is a fake skill anyways.
And first rule of one turn defense, never put them sided on the line of scrimmage.
Spread them out, so one in each corner, one in the middle.
At least just a square between, because it's so much easier. In theory, if you have 11 guys, you can score with it. You can do enough pushes with movement 6 against this.
Yeah.
Might even 1, 2, 3. It might actually be worth it. Tuk 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 tuk. Tuk tuk, so we can go over there. Tuk tuk. Tuk tuk, so we don't actually need anybody there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still bad with HH3.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
From 6, 1, 10. Oh, that's not what I want. So Fumble has some quite good looks at it. But exactly, the line of scrimmage just because you can keep chain pushing with movement 6.
Yeah, because the two other type players fill out spaces that you need filled out.
Yeah, automatically.
Yeah.
So don't need to do anything, they're just standing there. So it's tuk, tuk, tuk. And if you have 11 players, I do prefer another setup.
Yeah.
Quick snap as well. Quick
That's gonna
snap is,
help you.
yeah, the problem with quick snap is actually quite often is because you have a plan. So I need
It screws it up.
It can at least. It can definitely screw up more than it actually is helping. Let's see. Cheeky fishing for a pal. Oh well.
At least you removed one.
Yeah, could have used her.
That's the thing about Blood Bowl 2, though. You have to choose the push because then I can choose not to use dodge.
Yeah, but it's fine. I still won that because my chances is still not great. This time I cannot choose.
No.
But we're back to normal.
Yeah. Back to the usual.
One of the things I'm normally saying is you should pick up the ball first and give it quite often because it's better odds to begin with than later. But I do think with the short kick I'm actually better off not.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Oh, that's a long way around. I could really have used my last go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go for it. I could have pushed the other way. Not great. Not my best one turn over. But I used
it
it.
works.
And I used the 2, which will have been terrible on one of the next rerolls, so I guess that's okay. But yeah, if I set up better, I could have used my tackle wide instead for the blitz.
No.
Yes.
Classic.
I could have done the 2 go for it. And then it's been 6-6, 2-1-1. So the ones, let's put it that way, with the 2 1s coming after the 2 6, I've not been scoring anyway.
Nah, that's true.
With 2 1s in a row, I've been failing. Most likely anything, with all the dice rolls. And I'm still a player down.
Yeah, because you only have a 12-man bench, yeah?
Yeah.
12-man roster.
Yeah. And I didn't want to do the 2 go for it, because the problem is if the go for it fails...
You've spent your reroll.
Yeah, and the downside of me failing that, compared to the downside of your interception, is my guy still standing there.
Yeah.
But if I fail the go for it, I risk actually losing a player more.
Besides, a 2+2+4, a 3+4+ is better than a 2+2+3+. Oh. She's fine.
Of course she's fine.
What else would she be?
I think 14 is about right, especially if it's high team value. You probably actually want to foul some of those.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Tackle useless skill. Fake skill.
how many? So that's 8?
6.
8.
8 dice.
Stop counting.
Yay!
Double pows.
But I need some removals!
AV7 best AV.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Just casual 4 2s in a row.
Yes.
This is a cheeky foul.
Of the...
Fucking hell. Okay, so I think you will go there. And you're gonna be fine just getting up. We're gonna go to there and play with that mummy.
Sometimes Blood Bowl is a hard game.
You're gonna go over there and play with that mummy.
Like those results. The other way around, fouling with 5 plus 3 and then KO'd had been fine.
Then it would have at least been 1 for 1, but no.
I'm fine with 1 for 1. At this stage, I just need something.
Take that dice down. I think you're actually going to be fine there. So you're going to dodge. Sounds fine right there. Gonna move there. Yeah. Not the best defense, but
No, but it doesn't really matter as long as this is... Hi, mate. As long my team is incapable to do anything reasonable.
Which so far they're proving that they are. Oh, faultless dodge.
Into a dirty foul.
It's pretty desperate times, let's put it that way.
Yeah, okay, K-Filth.
K-Filth.
I played Underworld with Dark Elf in the Water Ball first round.
Yeah.
When I scored to 2-1, the Dark Elf had 2 players left.
Oh,
5 of the casualties was on fouls. We got a bribe on first kickoff.
oh. Nice.
And David Defoe. I'm not sure he enjoyed it as much.
Well, this is getting ridiculous.
Well, I hope you've learned something.
I have learned how to position myself better.
Yeah.
Learn how to see some things that I normally don't. Which is always nice.
And it always good rolling high. High and
You just gotta
mighty.
you just gotta roll 8 pluses apparently.
High and mighty. And it also helps if your players stays on the field. That's a good trick as well.
Just roll 6s. Oh my god.
Oh, da, da. I've put dodge back on. Da, 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 da. There's nowhere really to go. That's bad, but I cannot really do anything. Oh, okay. Come on, game. You can give me a double both down there, so I could at least taking that. If I could just get those double both down on my last blocks instead of my first blocks, it would be much easier to play with.
Oh yeah, much easier. 6.
How many
If
players?
you got-
You got 11 and I got
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep,
6,
that was the plan.
5, 6. I'm gonna move to there. I'm gonna keep you for some greater plan. Start off with that 2-day. Follow. 6, 4, 5, 6.
Ah, cool.
Going.
Why not just surf with Roxy? Oh, you could also just roll a POW.
Well, you didn't have block.
Eh.
So if I got a decent scatter, I could recover with Roxy.
But you don't really need to score, you just need me not scoring.
That is true.
You could have put the assist in and then going for the serve. And a goal less is one less chance of scoring. So what do we have here? Why did my skill go off? We got there, we got there, we got there. It's a Garda, so that's Garda, that's bad. Everything is bad.
Everything is awesome.
But that's only when you're part of the team.
You don't have much of a team left.
No!
I lol.
Oh, a POW.
Yeah, but
You'd rather have like a push or something so you could surf me.
my best chance will be to get... Because I cannot break your armor. So I could free myself by blitzing and getting down to the ball and hope Roxy rolled a 1. But now you just there. It's not helpful because now I need to do this instead.
Yeah.
Where's not ideal? And I got 1 reroll. Brilliant!
Yeah.
And I didn't get... I could have used your 1 dice.
Yeah, my 1 die would have been nice.
Yeah.
Whoa, another POW.
Oh well. Nope. I wanted pushes so I could push the zombie down in front of the Garda by the sideline.
Yeah. So... Ooh. Oh, you're gonna block there. Ugh. Follow.
Yeah, I'll probably have moved the Garda just in case anyway. To get her down on the ball and my Garda. But to be fair, you're that many players, so it probably doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go to there. You're gonna move into there. It's just gonna be a 1D. Could go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm going back to if the Garda had been standing down between my 2 players.
And there was much rejoicing.
But
All the POWs again!
but yeah, if you just remember to move your guard, you didn't have to do it that way around.
Blitz is used. Don't want Roxy to do much right now, so you're gonna move over to there. Do we throw 1Ds? No. We eat that.
If this hard to say, if this was a POW, it could have been actually something. But that's...
I don't believe you can. Yeah, you can.
On a 3+.
Yeah.
Ooh. really wanted to do it. Really want to do a go for it. Yeah.
All the GFIs. Off she goes.
We could say it should have been one more, but pick up the ball and then do something.
No, he's got it.
Still not really good. There's no really place to hide.
No.
There's no to hide from Roxy anyway.
No, but I probably don't want to get straight up served by her.
Probably not, though.
Yeah, it's the last action of your turn.
But yeah, I think if you have been moving the guard piece down first last turn, I think you've been blocking everybody away and picking it up safely instead of the one dicing.
Yeah. I think I'd have to agree with you on that one. Right.
But this is more interesting for the spectators.
It's production value.
And there was much rejoicing.
Right, so...
Load box. I really need to figure out why I just keep doing it that way.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And
No.
cheers, mate, for the host. Are you actually looking at doing a one dice?
Nah, it's gotta be a 2 die.
That seemed a little like it's only 1/1, and if that was a skull, then potentially I could do something.
Bah! I can't sack the ball either. So you go to there. You're fine right there. You're gonna go block. There. Go to there.
Where are you sending me? Okay.
You're still based there, so...
Shit, let's go for it. I can one dice into there. That gives me a free up. Oh, I could just... No, I cannot do that. So I need to do that. Bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. I cannot really get both of them free anyway. So we can do this. Ah, come. So if I get,
You have wrestle.
Yeah, but I didn't want to wrestle. Oh well. We had greater plans for this world.
All the tackle.
Also tackle. And now I could really need an also pause. Nope.
Nope.
It's worth a try. Right now I can... don't have block for that. Hmm. Let's do one more. Can dodge away there, but I cannot really do anything about that.
So you throw that zombie. Go to there, you go to there, you follow. You get up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going. Going. Oh!
And only pushes.
Fuck.
It's about how us you sound like me in first half now.
Yeah, that seems about right.
So I cannot really do anything. Okay. One turning with Amazons, even with no re... Could we? Could we? Could we? Could Mighty Blow do a thing? Potentially.
It did!
It did.
Gave you the KO.
That's gotta... That could be... Okay, that could work. That could in theory work. Stay, please. And we don't have to dodge now.
All that belly aching. And he still gets the touchdown. Go for it. Go for it.
And giving the Amazons 2 turns.
Go for it. Go for it. I didn't say in what direction.
Okay.
Boo. Boo.
Guard is there. You're gonna get up. And you're just gonna start moving down.
That's a go for it, mate.
That's a misclick.
But you make
Fucking hell.
it. I'm happy I'm not the only one that does that.
Uh-oh.
And I got tackled.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. So if I hadn't done that misclick... It's a stupid thing when the camera moves to select a player.
Yeah, I know it. I know it, mate. Can't we? Don't have any rerolls. Could Get rid of one. I don't think I can get around to Surfer, can I? True from. I could if I had more turns. Ding, 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 ding,
The touchdown dance.
ding. I was quite pleased by that chain push to get a square extra away.
Yeah. This is the sort of thing I need to learn how to see. 10 players is doable.
Yeah, and Roxy unfortunately come back.
Yeah.
My defense is crappy because I don't have anywhere anything. But might as well freaking just. If I had to keep, I'll throw in the kitchen sink on the field. Fuck's sake, it's Roxy. Might be even better.
She's got leap.
Is it actually better just making it? The famous 8-player defense.
Oksana has to go there.
You got all your guard players still, right? Yeah.
10 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So she needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She needs to go to about there. So she goes into there from that block. You need to be there.
Yeah, she needs to be on the other side of my guys.
What, here?
No, I was saying on my.
So there?
No, for scoring. I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Her line to gain is on the other side of mine. I'm not sure. Yeah. The mummies makes it slightly more tricky.
Yeah.
So right now that's her 2 dice against at the moment. So you need to run around. Okay, that I will put 1 to the right of your guard player. So if you get a quick snap, it can move in and attack my ghoul.
So 1 there?
No, on the other side. The other beside you. All the way over in the right side. If you
So
have
about there?
no, all the way to the sideline. Yep. Because if you got quick snap, that can attack my ghoul, which you kind of need.
I think this is the setup for it.
So you need that going in there. Something. Who's the ball?
Oh shit!
Probably Enter, the skillless one on the left side, on my left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1,
3, 4, 5. Yep, I like her there.
1, 2.
Because if you want her slightly backward, because if it's a deep kick.
Yeah.
And you blitz for guard, that's fine.
seems about right.
Maybe switch Pistopolamus with the guard with the guard that are standing. No, the other guard actually. But yeah. Yeah, I
There we
think
go.
because probably more chance of her getting into at least.
Yeah.
And I will block with her second to get more guard in. Because you want guarding as much guards in around the ball as you can.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
Cool.
Oh!
Oh, that makes everything easier, and you got the ball, so
And I got the ball.
you can hand off straight to Roxana, which you want to, because if that fails, you fucked anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So Roxy's got the ball.
And you can actually make it a 2-dice blitz block now. Blitz, yeah.
Yeah, by moving her into there.
This is pretty ridiculous. And pushes, perfect.
Absolutely love it.
So she's got to follow.
Does she? Yeah. I'm not sure you actually did need it. I will have looked if there was anything else you could have done.
She can't get into 3, 4,
yeah,
5,
that's fine.
6.
You can block with the Garda now.
Yeah.
Pushes?
Push. She goes into Roxana, who
Roxana.
goes there.
Perfect.
And follow.
And then a follow.
And then one of the girl. You need a assist more, or is it fine?
No, it's still 2 dice.
Yeah, because it's Garda. Because I moved your Garda around.
Ah, double skulls.
Unlucky.
Yeah. But yeah, you could see by moving the Garda around, you didn't have to.
Yeah,
move
it made it 2. Well, the rock helped make it 2 dice all along.
It was quite perfectly timed rock, and everybody else has been like, didn't matter. But that was hitting the only one where it actually mattered.
Yeah. That was a game.
That's so silly.
That was so silly.
Yeah, you got a little. I think you got a little bit too aggressive.
Yeah, yes, it's still something I'm trying to teach myself to play more conservatively.
Yeah.
And to know when to start moving up the ball instead of just moving it up.
So you had in your drive, you had that one where Roxy was all alone, where your 2 players are can take all the time you want.
Yeah.
And she's moving 8, so you don't even need that far down. And the same with the turn where you're ending up doing your 1 dice, is where your guard blitzer gets caught on the sideline by yourself. Where if you probably have started, if you waited but just 30 seconds, just looked a little bit more before you started that turn, I'm pretty sure you will have seen that and just moved that guard up before you did anything else.
Yeah, I probably should have moved her first.
And definitely worth at least looking at it and thinking, is it worth it, instead of just blocking.
I'm too used to playing dwarves.
Yeah, block. But that guard had been so annoying down around the ball. And then you, instead of ending up doing 1 dice and failing one of them, instead of standing with the ball on the blotcher.
Yeah.
But it is Amazon's this, because again with 83 and movement 6, sometimes you need to slow it down a bit and make sure to take what you get.
Yeah. I mean, I know that I'm playing them for the UKTC and probably also for the Europen.
Cool. So definitely get some.
I need a lot of practice with them. But